In celebration of International Women's Month, 18 News is highlighting 4 local women who inspire, lead, and forge the way for other women.
The remarkable woman finalist we will be highlighting today is Colleen O'Neill, a healthcare worker who worked on the front lines throughout the pandemic, who shares her experience of how she managed one of the hardest times of her career. Here's her story.
I've been a nurse for 20 years, and the last 2 have been the hardest.
Colleen O'Neill was on the front lines throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, helping families at UPMC Wellsboro to develop plans for when they leave the hospital.
People were sicker and a lot more people passing away. My role is to help patients move through the hospital and develop plans for when they leave here, and we had a lot of patients that didn't get to leave here.
Times were tough, but Colleen says the healthcare community was the best support system she could have asked for.
No one can support a healthcare worker better than another healthcare worker, and the group that I work with here are amazing. We're a big family, and so we really have leaned on each other through this and cried to each other and yelled to each other, and that's helped so much.
Colleen was honest. It was really hard, and even the strongest people doubt themselves.
I had to really go back and think, okay, what was my goal when I started this career? And, you know, am I willing to stick through it wherever this may lead now, because everything has changed.
At times, she could feel herself slipping away.
Especially when it was day after day after day of just devastation. We get very used to this. This is what we do all day, so we can become kind of numb to it. You know, you hate to say you get numb to these things, but you do.
But what brought her back is thinking about her why she became a nurse.
It was always just to be a light to other people in what could be somebody's worst moments. You know, to be that one face with a smile, or to hold a hand, to just be that comfort to someone who is terrified.
She says it's a privilege to be able to help others.
It's challenging and it's heartbreaking, but it's also it is a privilege to have the family's trust and to be able to develop those relationships with them, to really be a presence for them and a support for them.
Colleen brings this philosophy of helping others outside of work as well.
I work at the check-in desk for the Children's Church each week. That's been a really great thing because I love to make people feel welcome, and so to be there and to be a friendly face for new families as they come in and drop their children off has been a really good thing. People have given so much to me that I just want to give back as well, and I think that's an important thing for everyone to do.
Because in the end, she could be saving a life.
We had a woman who was here for quite a lengthy period of time and had, you know, a very rocky stay, and we were able to get her moved on to a rehab facility. She sent us a gift basket a little after Christmas and said that she was doing great and thank you for saving her life. That one felt good.
Colleen recently earned her master's degree. Even after 20 years of being in the profession, she believes that you can never stop learning.
I love to learn. A professor in nursing school told me that as a nurse, you should never stop learning, and I never have. The chance to continue my education was a goal I've always had, and I didn't want to turn away the opportunity to do it, and I'm really glad I did.
While it may seem like Colleen spends most of her time helping others, she makes sure to invest in herself as well.
You have to keep margin in your life too, and so I make sure to try to have a little bit of downtime, time with my kids, time with my husband, so that I'm refreshed too. You can't give out of an empty bucket. My only job is to do my very best every day in whatever situation I'm put in. I feel like I stand for any working mother healthcare provider out there right now. I think we're all in this together, and you know, I'm thankful to every single one out there who's out there on the front lines every day for this, and hoping it's